Yo, 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 what's up, chat? Okay, welcome back to another stream today, and today we are going part 2 of the showcase. So, let's just get into it. We're gonna be on the Tamina versus Shaw versus Becky Lynch versus Camille versus Natal versus. Oh no, that's it, right? 1, 2, 4, only 4 people? Really? Oh, okay. Maybe there's more, I don't know. And the Money in the Bank ladder match on June 18th of 2017. I'm listening to how it went. Let's just see how it goes. Put on chat. Let me get my charger very quick. Okay, chat. I am about ready. Okay, here we go.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the Bloodline, with striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte
Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mella is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
Ooh. Chucked right out of the ring. Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Clearly done playing games here, now that she's got her hands on a table.
Taking things back into the ring. Center of the ring, carefully setting up the ladder. Headed up that ladder, center of the ring. The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Becky just mocking her now.
Oh, tossing chairs like it's hardcore heaven.
Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Straight to the knee.
We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Hoisted up high here.
Big right hand.
She's tossed right out of the ring. She's headed out of the ring.
Looking for a little more breathing room. From the top rope.
Oh, look at this hair-pull net slam. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Really trying to do everything she can to get back in this.
She better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Look at this. Going to the top rope.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Mud hole stomping. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Tamina not caring to... Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she becomes the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Lynch set ringside. Things are heading ringside now. Way up high. Oh, an atomic drop.
Coming back from the outside now.
No. Oh.
Parking the ladder into the corner.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for a code of silent submission. It's locked in.
This is just the kind of message we were. Let's go for submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
That's right, Carmella. Let her know. Let them all know you are the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here. Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops.
Oh, able to turn into a suplex.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh, my goodness. We just saw a human split in half. Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Into the ring again now.
Right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious. Oh, goodness. Blasted right into the corner.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. Calculating the next move here.
Running power slam. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my blimey, Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? Oof.
Big head butt. Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all.
She's been pushed past past her limit here.
Yes. Really? Oh, no. She could be caught here. Bad situation.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
Not a strategy we often expect to see. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one. 5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
What a display of strength here.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
She's heading outside the ring now. And now here's...
This could be the beginning of the end. Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. She is in excruciating pain.
Let's go. She just released the hold.
Maybe she has something better in mind.
Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
Oh, just raining down punches.
Trying to win this one right now, just adding insult to injury.
And the agony has no reason to end as we see her tapping out in pain. On the spot. Oh my God, clothesline.
Looking to explore things ringside now. Might be going high risk here.
Flying.
Goes back into the ring.
Hooked up.
Shin breaker. And Charlotte shows she still has a burst of offense in her.
Becky really in danger here. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Suplex rolls through.
Disarmer! Disarmer!
Oh my gosh, but if she taps out.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
And brings the ladder to the middle of the ring.
Perfect setup, Cole, but the job's only half done.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory is within reach now.
It's just a matter of time now. No room for error on top of the ladder. Just yank it down. Force it. It's so close. If only it was that easy. Going straight to the body. Doing a little more softening up in the torso area.
Panel suplex. Coming back to her torso area. This could become a strategy. She's back in the ring now.
Stomping. Ouch.
Double team out. Double neck breaker.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got. She's coming too, and she's not going to like what comes next.
And she's returning fire.
And there's the takedown. There's the crucifix. Nicely done.
Oh, toss to ringside.
Forcing her right out of the ring. Oh, this is Natalya's wheelhouse. The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied.
A submission will win the match here.
She's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
She's stretching, but can she get it?
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover. Better hurry. So close. Has to go faster. What's taking so long? Pull! Pull! And listen to this place. It's deafening in here, Michael. And over the top into a rough landing.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
All eyes are glued high above the ring. Tamina is so close to victory now.
Could this be her moment?
The prize is literally there for the Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now.
Flair delivering the chop. Natural selection. Bye-bye, Carmella. I don't think she'll be climbing a ladder after that. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Caught in a bad spot.
Michinoku driver. Watch out.
Becky's got bad intentions in mind.
Lips looking to secure.
Just looking to do some damage. This whole...
Oh, this trap, but she gets away. Oh, my gosh, what impact.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Tamina sidesteps that.
Flair just ragdolled to the outside.
Snapmare could set something else up.
That's one way to use a ladder. Getting the ladder into position here.
Picked the perfect spot, too.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. She's driving at the prize now.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Full focus on obtaining the prize.
Seems to be struggling a bit up there.
Yeah, sweaty palms making this difficult.
Quick thinking from Tamina.
Ricochet off the turnbuckles.
And she anticipated what was coming.
What a raucous crowd here tonight. She's set the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are going to be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jey are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams, but the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place, and there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell.
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous 4-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the 4-time tag team champions?
The following contest is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
The New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos!
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens. Matchups like these are why I love tag team wrestling.
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for pain, punishment.
Two of the greatest tag teams ever. One of the best rivalries going today. It all comes to a head right now for the SmackDown tag.
The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos. The cell door is locked. First of two Hell in a Cell matches tonight in Detroit. This is the 20th anniversary of this barbaric match. The Usos and the New Day must be prepared for
Taking over! Go for the win here!
shoulders down. Championship at stake.
Letting his opponent out of the pin.
Yeah, gotta wonder what he's thinking. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who of course Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
Would be a very proud moment for the Anoa'i family if the Usos can capture their 5th tag team championship here.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
Elbow drop.
Bringing out that kendo stick means he is truly willing to go to the extreme.
Grabbing a kendo stick, any connection with flesh will definitely leave a welt. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects.
Very soon to be going for a pinfall.
Boy, the elbow nailed it. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day prepared
For the championship. And Big E clearly wasn't the aggressor on that exchange.
I have a feeling the Usos' objective is to send the New Day to the hospital.
Well, two teams so familiar with each other, some innovation with weapons almost becomes a necessity.
Fends it off. Good counter. And he re-enters into the ring.
Bang!
Never saw it coming.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist.
I think we're gonna see it.
Bloody cross.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. With their opponent all tied up in the ropes, this superstar is just teeing off. And a backstabber.
Pin to decide the championship. Oh, the champ narrowly kicks out.
Oh my God.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso set outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day. It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to these lengths before.
Well, no time to be a jovial bunch when you're in a cell, Michael. Tonight, it's not about entertaining. It's about putting your sworn enemy to rest for good.
And what's he looking for here?
Top rope. Usos splash by Jey. Innovative offense from the Usos could end it all right here.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oof. Oh.
Talking to Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos have taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this wrestling.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. Jimmy saw it coming.
Heading back to the ring. Up high. Running power slam. Ooh, a vicious. Nice takedown. Stack for the pick.
We got a new champ here. He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
Successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation. Swing on sight and don't stop swinging until it's over. The Usos being relentless in their punishment.
The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles.
Hooked up. The New Day might be on the verge of retaining.
Amazing. And Woods has tried everything to get the fall, but his opponent is not going down quietly.
Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam. Running knee.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
The way the cell tests your endurance, your resiliency is no joke.
Lots of damage under the challenger now. The champion into the pin. Shoulders up before two.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
Good night.
In full control of their opponent with more in mind.
Discus punch.
Holy cow. That chair came in on them fast. Back into the ring now. Right across the larynx.
Andy retaliates. Oh, off the clothesline. Turn around. Any combination here. Oh, wow. No, he gets the shoulder up.
A long 2.5 in the waiting moments of this match. Wow. Count of 3. You can see the marks forming already.
Being carried around now.
Targeting the
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods, handcuffs and all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born into this family, but has put in the time and more than earned her spot. She's always happy to leave haters in the rear view, and when she enters the room, you will undoubtedly feel the glow. Of course, I'm talking about Naomi, who many of you may know has reigned as Jimmy Uso's wife and queen for over 10 years. There's the old saying that behind every good man is an even better woman, and this could not ring more true than Naomi, who I will say is an absolute treasure. Jimmy will frequently speak during old Bloodline planning sessions about how much her support and love drove him to improve as a superstar, always stressing her importance not only to the WWE Women's Division, but to his career and his life as well. In the ring, there is no denying Naomi's skills. The former women's tag team and two-time SmackDown Women's Champion has the mental tenacity to push through the toughest part of any match and possesses breathtaking physical skills. Naomi uses her dancing background to constantly innovate with her offense, resulting in some of the most beautiful moves you will ever see, unless you're on the receiving end of them. Naomi is an inspiration to so many of our younger members of the WWE Universe, showing a new generation that anything is possible if you just put in the work and never stop believing in yourself. Naomi has battled against the very best in the women's division, taking on foes like Charlotte Flair, Bayley, Shayna Baszler, and Io Sky.
My favorite moment of Naomi was when she won the title in her hometown, Orlando, at WrestleMania.
To compete against that caliber and maintain the level of success that Naomi has for her entire WWE career is something worth, shall I dare say, acknowledging. Naomi has even teamed with fellow family member Tamina through the years, proving the family you choose can often be the most important. And in true Uso fashion, Naomi shows an unrelenting desire to win, to achieve greatness, and to dominate her opposition. Many mistake her smile as a sign of kindness, but they quickly realize their mistake as Naomi unleashes a flurry of kicks, flies at them with moonsaults from all angles, and then ties them up in knots. Naomi is having fun, but Naomi is never playing. And now, we take you back to the 2020 edition of Super Showdown, which saw Naomi challenge Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Unfortunately, a ridiculously lax referee decided it was just fine for Bayley to basically do whatever the hell she wanted.
Bayley, oh my gosh, she's trapping Naomi's legs in her shirt.
And Naomi wound up suffering an embarrassing loss after Bayley used wardrobe to her advantage. Well, Bayley, we can pretty much guarantee that trick won't work again. This is your chance to help guide Naomi to a third SmackDown Women's Championship, and to do it by defeating one of the greatest competitors WWE has ever seen. Your wise man has nothing but respect and admiration for Bayley's abilities, but those abilities are eclipsed by Naomi's extraordinary trinity: smarts, strength, and aerial attacks that should give all of you everything you need to get the win and the title.
Gentlemen, it's glow time! I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home? No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley's accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight, but once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
For the first time ever, we have a Women's Championship match here in the Middle East, in Saudi Arabia. Bayley against Naomi. Will Bayley's record-setting reign end here tonight? Bayley versus Naomi. SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making
Flying. Crossbody to the top.
Got all of it.
History being made right here tonight as the champion Bayley defends against the challenger Naomi. Big flying forearm. And Naomi has been quick to take to social media lately, reminding everybody that Bayley has never beaten her one-on-one.
Yeah, not so subtle reminder to Bayley, who has been very insulting, very humiliating to a lot of people in WWE.
And that attitude is why Naomi wants to dethrone Bayley, take the SmackDown Women's Championship away from her, and maybe humble Bayley a little bit.
Fighting back, however, punches in the midsection.
A factor to consider in this match is that Naomi took some time off to rejuvenate herself, to get her mind right, to refocus on her desire to once again be champion here in WWE. So this isn't necessarily the same Naomi the WWE Universe or Bayley is used to.
No. And completely missed the mark.
I think there's going to be some second guessing about trying that move again.
Oh, stop right to the hand. Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
She's got something in mind here.
Uh-oh. Crashing to the floor.
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
Look at this. This is outrageous athleticism. Ooh, what a head scissor takeover.
This match has spilled out to our announcer's area.
Let's hope they take it back in the ring soon.
She's fighting to get back up, but I don't think that fight's about to matter.
No!
Suicide dive!
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
You can tell she's got her right where she wants her. Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Drop kick hits the mark.
Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce. Drop kick.
And Bayley is being humbled here.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
A quick reversal by Bayley. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Drop kick hits the mark.
Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment. And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism. Bayley might not be able to keep up here.
Caught that and reversed it. Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression. The way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration. Saxton, it's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect that she deserves from the WWE Universe.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Ooh. Forearm connects. Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the? I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready.
Well, the champion has to find a new strategy in a hurry.
Uh-oh, fielded low. And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Sent to the court.
Naomi is some athlete. Split leg moonsault.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Oh, rear view by Naomi.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Shoulders are down. Now we get it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi.
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next two superstars in our showcase, none of this would be possible. Because without Atha and Sika, without the Wild Samoans, there truly is no dynasty. While it was their father who made the blood oath with High Chief Peter Maivia, it was Atha and Sika, who built the family up, training generations of relatives, all with the single goal of becoming the best professional wrestler on the face of the planet. And while the two would together be WWE Hall of Famers, based solely on their work as trainers and cultivators of the next generation, their in-ring successes only add to their immortality. Alpha and Sika formed WWE's most dominant tag team of the early 1980s, fighting their way to the WWE Tag Team Championship on 3 separate occasions. Opponents were often defeated before the bell even rang to start the match, falling victim to the aura and the intimidation factor of having to step into the ring with the Wild Samoans. Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano, the trio formed a masterful group that was able to take all opponents off their game, be it through Albano's devious schemes or the overpowering nature of the Wild Samoans. WWE had never dealt with a team so primal, turning each match into a battle of survival. Most feared, the deadly Samoan drop, a move that has been imitated by many, but duplicated only by a chosen few.
There they are, the Wild Samoans.
These are immigrants coming from the island, trying to figure it out, trying to find a way. I couldn't imagine being these men. I couldn't imagine taking on these responsibilities of setting the tone in a whole new country. And then trying to break into entertainment on top of that. But they made it work. And that's what we are. We're workers. We make it work.
These tribal elders set the standard for all of their descendants to not only follow, but they also taught their descendants how to surpass it. So beloved were the two that perhaps no moment holds more significance to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, than when he was presented the Ula Fala by his father Sika and Uncle Afa after the 2020 Hell in a Cell event. You see, it was their acknowledgement that gave Roman Reigns the unshakable confidence to continue his journey to becoming the greatest of all time.
The utmost respect, love, and gratitude for those men. Because if my father and uncle don't do what they do, we're not here.
We now humbly present to you the honor of walking in the famed footsteps of the Wild Samoans, finding a tag team in WWE's long and storied history that we felt would test the Wild Samoans was not an easy task. But then, a thought came to your wise man. Why not give the audience exactly what they want? Why not put the Wild Samoans against one of the greatest tag teams of all time? Why not present Afa, Sika, the Wild Samoans versus Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys? And if we're going to go that far, let's do it in a tables match. Showcase that savage brutality that made both teams the eternal legends we know them to be. No pinfalls, no submissions, no rules. Just be the team that avoids being put through the table, and you will emerge victorious. And with these 4 men, you better believe that things are going to get extreme.
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a...
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
Missed.
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are 2 teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T and TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans through a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Now, these are obviously 2 juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really have a chance in this one?
This is the Dudley's wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters. Oh, meet the backside of an elbow.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that up high, all the way down to the floor.
What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say, don't try this at home, view.
Look out! Oh, brutal miscalculation. Now that's a bell ringer.
Oh, right across the throat. Oh, gosh.
Ooh. Oh, what a kick.
Dismantling the arm in the corner. Gotta hurt. Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that. From behind.
Despicable. That was simply a despicable display we just saw. Oh, he saw it coming. Oh, bulldog.
One-handed.
Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
Scoop slam! He can put through the ringer tonight.
Might want to start setting up some tables before this match gets out of hand. And he clearly knows that as long as he has the kendo stick, he has the power here. Oh, the headbutt. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Popped up. Low drop. Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
And we just saw some serious offense.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Trying to break the hold, and is able to do it. Tackle escape there. Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Blackjack. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
I can't begin to imagine. Devon with a kick to the guts. Turns his opponent around and enters back into the ring.
The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville. Grabbed by Bubba.
And the Dudley Boys remain the kings of the tables match.
Here are your winners, from the ring, and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
And the Dudley Boys tables match supremacy lives on. What a match.
Sika really gave 2-on-2 tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother can beat up your brother. My brother can put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into the table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Punches! Rights!
A very ferocious demeanor emanates from the Wild Samoans, like they're part of a pack of untamed beasts. I really wonder what it would take for the Dudley Boys to have control of them.
Maybe they'll take a sledgehammer? A truck? They're not human, Byron. You can knock them down, but they'll keep coming back. Table right their opponent.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Punch to the nuts. And nothing could save Bubba Ray from that attack.
Hopped up into the Samoa drop. Incredible. The Wild Samoans just completely wrecking the Dudley Boys in there.
You want this fight on the outside.
Somebody's got to put a stop to this. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
This maniac's out of control.
Oh, here it is.
Locked in the accolade.
And somebody get in there to...
Slides out the back door and he is free.
They've got their opponent on his head.
Wait, what? Is that a bite?
Drops the hammer
Right on the lower back.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further. Slips away just in time.
Taking hold of Sika here.
That was the Dudley Boys showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about.
And Alpha unable to gain focus there.
Yeah, watching Devon aggressively work the opposition.
He has to be nearly at his breaking point.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking?
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one-track mind towards savage brutality.
They for sure answer yes to every question that makes up a scary tag team. Yes, they're up. Yes, they're tough. Yes, they will maim. Yes, they will hurt. And yes, they will not stop. Is able to avoid. Hopped up into the Samoa drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley. Demise.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Taking a big risk here by bringing the table into the action.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Taking things back into the ring.
He's got a plan for that table, and it does not involve a dinner party.
Got them off their feet here. The Dudley Boys came inside knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they...
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Headbutt to the gut! This is going to the absolute limits.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
His opponent keeps piling it on.
I think we can consider...
I don't think this table's going to last much longer.
And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end.
Okay, chat. We're gonna end our stream right here. I know it was a little bit short, but we're almost done. We're like 70%. We're doing good. So, yeah. Next one will be Solo Sokovas. Come on, hey, for the North American title. So, or defending, yeah, whatever it is. I think it's American title, but thank you guys for watching the stream, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Peace. And it'll be the last, by the way, before I ended this, it's going to probably be the last episode. It's only like, it's not long, so it's going to be probably it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out. Peace!